you read?
Will you produce the document that has my signature that gives you jurisdiction? Will you produce that?
We're in Concord, New Hampshire, and the man bellowing at the judge is 85-year-old State Representative Dick Marple. A year earlier, the New Hampshire lawmaker was charged with driving after having his license suspended.
Please rise. Congressman Court is now in session.
Today is the first day of trial, but this simple suspended license case might not be so simple after all.
State versus A. Marple.
You might notice Marple is not at the defense table, and that's because as a sovereign citizen, he does not believe the court, or Judge Kristen Spath, have jurisdiction over him.
State ready to proceed? We are out for space.
Madam Magistrate,
Yes.
I am here under threat, duress, and coercion. I'm not here because of an order, because you as a magistrate cannot make an order. You can only administer ministerial duties. You have no jurisdiction to judge your own jurisdiction.
Judge Spath then calmly explains the legal steps Marple can take to contest her jurisdiction after the trial is complete.
You will have an absolute right to appeal my decision.
You have no decision because you don't have any jurisdiction. You come out with what's called an order. You can't make an order because you're not a judge.
Well, Mr. Marple,
You are acting in an administrative capacity.
I continue to disagree with you.
There's no question of agreeing with the question of the law. You either obey the law or you are in violation of your oath of office.
After taking a couple of personal shots on the chin, Judge Spath once again tries to restore decorum in the courtroom.
I have two requests. One is that when I wish to speak, that you give me that courtesy. And when you wish to speak, I will do the same. As long as we continue to be discussing what is relevant to today's case.
There's no relevance to today's case because you don't have jurisdiction.
Not only does Marple argue the court lacks jurisdiction, but he also claims the state has no authority to police his driving in the first place.
Obviously, 382A 9-109 defines the automobile as consumer goods. Consumer goods do not have to be registered. Consumer goods do not have to have a, quote, license, unquote, in order to travel.
And speaking of driver's licenses, Marple doesn't believe in those either.
It's not a license. It is a photo ID that I purchased.
Still, Marple wants his back in his wallet.
I want my property back.
All right, well, that is.
I asked for it 4 times. You refused to give it to me.
Well,
that's conversion.
all right.
That is conversion. Criminal conversion.
And finally, the state representative lays it all on the line.
All right,
There's
well,
going to be a
Mr.
stop
Marple,
to it. Are you going to recuse yourself? I ask you that.
I am not going to recuse
You're not going to recuse yourself.
I do not believe there is any valid reason for me to recuse myself. I believe that I have been fair and impartial. I can continue to be fair and impartial. We are scheduled for a trial today, and I want to let you know that the trial is going to occur today. I would urge you to participate in the trial.
I'm not participating in something that cannot exist. It is a total fraud.
The trial would proceed, but after he continues to disrupt the proceedings,
The principle is the people that I represent are being ripped off. That's what it's all about. And if you're going to continue with this, you will be paying the penalty, I assure you.
Judge Spath simply walks out of the courtroom. State Representative Dick Marple would ultimately receive a judgment of guilt through the mail and was ordered to pay a $310 fine for driving with a suspended license. Thanks for being a fan of CourtCam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.